Yo, what up, people? Smithers to a motherfucking R, here today to give you Watamote Episode 3 review. Kinda. I say kinda. Why? Because I'm just gonna give a rating for it, give a little brief, what happened in it, and then I'm dropping this shit. Why? Not because it's bad. It is entertaining. Hell yes, it is entertaining. But I don't want to make fucking reviews on stuff that's just laughable, like comedy. Because it's the third episode, and I thought it would develop on the story more about her, but it just seems like they're going the comedy route. And that's why I dropped Love Lab. That's why, and that actually had some story to it. That's why I dropped Servant X Service. It'd feel left out if I didn't drop this one too. I mean, it's just to me it seems like this is just gonna keep going the same way that it's going now, which is just every episode we're gonna get a new situation until the 12th episode when it's done. And I'm like, if it changes, I might start reviewing it again, but until it shows that change, fuck it. Brief synopsis or I don't even know what fucking synopsis is. Fuck it. A real quick breakdown of the episode. This episode, let's see. She goes to school. She forgets her textbook. Of course, she tries to hide it. Oh my god! But the fucking name drops. I'm gonna give this anime props for one thing, and then it's the name drops. They're dropping names like mad. They drop Kuroko Basket mad. I was like, oh, they drop basketball anime. I was like, oh, they're really dropping a couple of names in this episode. But she forgets her textbook, and then she tries to do some hiding. Oh my god! But she references herself to Kuroko. Anyway, he tries to hide herself. Doesn't work. She ends up having to move up next to a guy, which he doesn't like, of course. And then she gets scolded by the teacher. It's raining out. She thinks her umbrella's lost. She goes on a psychopathic rant. Apparently, her umbrella wasn't lost. It was right next to her the entire time. And then, I believe, I'm trying to remember. Oh, yep. I'm remembering this sequence of events now. I was gonna say something else, but that happened the next day. And she goes on that rant, psychotic rant about killing people and how teenagers are horrible and shit. And then all of a sudden she looks over, finds her umbrella. She's walking out with her umbrella. She goes to the floodgates. She gets a fucking random guy just grabs her, pushes her along. So what the fuck's your problem, little girl? There's a fucking flood going on. Are you retarded? And then she's like, of course. Second time getting scolded. I'm sorry. All that stuff. Second time getting scolded by an older man. Something like that. Something with that concept. And then, let's see. She goes under a kaze, or a nice little area that's shielded from the rain. Because her umbrella apparently rips apart from the wind. She goes under there. Two boys come over. Of course, she's nervous. And then she starts saying dumbass shit, of course, because she's socially awkward. And then she goes to the bathroom. Then she comes back. And then she goes to sleep. And these dudes come back and give her an umbrella. And then she wishes that some guy would give her, a present. It's like, they just did, but she doesn't know because she was sleeping. And then, goes the next day. Her brother's trying to get in the shower because his umbrella broke too, except he walked through it the entire way. He didn't try and get dry or get out of it. She closed the door on him, so he gets sick. Next day she goes play basketball. That's when the Kuroko Basket anime reference was hinted at twice. It wasn't hinted, they said the shit, literally. Twice. One with the actual anime and one with Kuroko. And then, basically we learn about this game, which is a psychological, test game. And it's basically, okay, it's for girls apparently, and it's okay, you come up to a crossroads. You have three choices. First choice, you go to the meadows. Second choice, you go to the forest. Third choice, you turn back because you're scared. One girl said first choice, one girl said second choice. No, one girl said first choice. No, one girl said third. Second girl said first. And then, of course, our main character said second. And then we get it broken down. If you pick 3, then you're not a virgin anymore or some shit. You've had sex. If you pick 1, then you're a pure virgin. And if you pick 2, of course, since it's our main character, you're an unwanted virgin. Damn. And then that ties in later, but she gets hit in the face with a fucking basketball. And then she goes home. She spends the rest of the day taking care of her sick brother. Well, she's actually trying to just skip out. Of course, she sucks at it. She leaves water in the fucking cloth, and so. And then he kicks then girls come by. She enters the door, and they give her some papers. And then she pours hot soup on him. Dude kicks the shit out of her. And then she's just crying there because nobody ever comes to visit her. And then the next day, she gets mad at her brother because she didn't get sick by taking care of him. And he said it'll take a while for the symptoms to actually happen, you know. And then, of course, she gets sick. She gets a text message from you know, our friend that we met in episode 2, and she asks her the question. And of course, I don't know if see, because it was weird. That point I wasn't actually clear on because I couldn't like read the Japanese titles and it wasn't like subbed over so we could see what it said. All I know is that it was to you-chan at the top, and then there was psychological game, and it was like the whole question, and then under that there was an answer which was 3. And I don't know if she sent it to her. Wait, no, she said she got a text from her. So that's where it gets complicated, because it's like, oh shit. Did Yu-chan send her the psychological game and she replied like that to make herself seem like she had sex before? Or did she send the question to Yu-chan and then Yu-chan replied? But it said from Yu-chan. But it's too complicated. Please, in comments, tell me below which it was. But at the end of the day, it's like minimal story progression. It's just how it is. So I'm not going to continue reviewing it unless story progression actually happens. Where there's something interesting happening, not just this new turn of events or new sequence of actions every fucking episode. No, fuck that shit. I want something that isn't just going to be like a one-hit anime. Like, I like that. Let's see, check out the next day. No, I don't want to see that shit. I want to see something that captivates my mind and all that shit. And so with that being said, I'm going to give this 7. Yeah, 7. I love the Kuroko no basketball instances, and everything else was okay, I guess. It was good, but it had some okay moments in there. Like what? You know what I mean. So, 7 out of 10. Good with okay moments. Smith is R. Peace.